All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is Rob here at Smirking Gun Reviews. We're back with the season finale of Santa Clarita Diet Season 3. It is episode 10. It is called The Cult of Sheila. Now, I want to just first off say, if you like these videos, please hit the like button. Don't forget to comment, share, subscribe, and hit the bell for all notifications on these videos if you want to be, up on the know on my channel. It still feels awkward. I've been trying to move this to the beginning and it just still feels awkward. Kind of like this episode. But I do want to thank anybody that watches all the reviews and kind of enjoys the journey of watching, how it feels to watch something from beginning to end. And the different ways you can think about it. Because at the beginning of this, the first 7 or so episodes I've been completely on board, and then the last 2 not so much, and I don't really know how to feel yet about the finale. I think it's a good finale, and I feel like they really exposed some problems with the show though with this, and that's that the really good villain that we had in this was Goran Viznik's Popovich, and we got almost none of him. And he finally gets to shine in this, and we lose him so quick and unceremoniously, and it just kind of bummed me out. Because I was happy to be wrong about Tommy and Gene and Ron, who show up to help. It's all the right, everything before that, the writing says these characters aren't going to do that. But then the writing just says, oh, well, we're going to make them all of a sudden flip and do the smart thing. But my problem here is with, you get the villain who finds their shed, their storage locker. They finds the freezer, finds the body parts, thinks it's Joel, and he takes Joel from the party. And he tells him, and I really liked what he was doing, his motivations was not what anybody thought. It's weird, but it's still, something. And that's that he wants to take the black goo and use it as anti-aging. And that it would revolutionize things, and it really would, and it would make people a lot of money, and it would make sense that this is something that people would be, looking to do. And this guy has found like this, nobody knows about this. So he really is kind of innovating. He's taking this terrible thing and going, I'm going to profit off of it, and I like it because it's an actual villain, an actual somebody who wants to profit off of this misery that everybody has. And then he's just gone. And I thought that if this would have been the storyline throughout of him, trying to gather undead together to make his, fortune, that is way more interesting to me than just the Sheila running around trying to wrangle the people that she's turned. And so I just feel like it was a really missed opportunity, especially then when Joel kills Popovich. And it's just over. He shoots him in the head, and there it is. We had this villain sparsely put out. He makes some threats. He leaves the room. They get rescued. He is confronted and killed, and boom, conflict over. We have had season-long conflicts building, and this one that's actually good is snuffed out before it even really begins. And so that's really disappointing, because I like the actor who plays Popovich a lot, and they really didn't give him anything to do. I don't know if that's because of scheduling or what, or how, but it left a bad taste in my mouth. The other stuff though, I really did like, Abby finally getting ready to give it a shot with Eric. We've got, I like that Tommy and Ron and Gene, while they may be annoyingly written at times, the writers decided to let them show up and do something and show their quirks. And I think it's an interesting group. I mean, Jean's older, but she, they show her running around, of course, with a stunt double or whatever. And Tommy, he's kind of this just innocent, like he's got the skills of a killer, but he's kind of got an innocent soul to him, and Ron's an idiot. But he always plays the same parts. And so we get to let's just talk about this at the end, because that's all anybody really gives a shit about, right? Is what we're going to be waiting for in the end. And that's what the hell happened to Joel before she bites him. So Mr. Balllegs jumps inside of Joel's head. Okay, now this is a cool payoff, because I was wondering, why is she trying to teach, like, how are they going to get this thing to talk? Because clearly they're setting it up. She keeps saying, say mommy, say mommy. So somehow this thing's going to talk. And then it jumps into Joel's head and says, mommy. And then he falls down, and she thinks he's dead, so she bites him. And then he wakes up, and now you assume he's been turned, but we don't know what, I'm thinking that this was again, she acted before anything, the writing decided, the writers decided to have her bite him before there was an explanation. And that's the problem. Is I'm sure that when we come back next year, it's going to be that the thing probably didn't kill him, and that there wasn't any reason to turn him into a zombie. And then it's going to be like a long thing of, you bit me before you knew, like, you checked my pulse, or things like that. And so that'll be used against, that'll be a running joke of, jumping the gun before you turn somebody. Because Joel really likes food. And so this is going to be a big, big issue. Because now, he's going to have to find other sweets. But the thing is that there is potential for good stuff there too. But I don't know. They definitely got better. The finale is okay. And like I said, it definitely, gets you wondering what's going to happen next year. It really does. But honestly, I don't know if I'd ever review it again, because first off, reviewing comedy is hard, because you don't want to ruin the jokes. You hear a joke in a trailer once, you can't, if you laugh at it again, it's out of this weird obligation to all collectively laugh at something you've already seen before. And so I don't like ruining the jokes. I like to say that there's really good writing, and occasionally I'll throw out a good line that they say. But I don't know if it's just like The Walking Dead. I don't know if I can continue reviewing it, because I'm not enjoying it on a level that I think I want to put out there and review. So I think next time what I'll do is I'll just binge it and just do one series review, like a season 4 review, like other people do, because I hate making videos where, like with episode 8 and 9, where I had nothing to say. And so I think for sure next time we'll see how it goes. But otherwise, this was a good season. And the majority of it I really, really liked. The ending, like I said, does get you interested. I like that Abby and Eric are giving it a shot. I like that Abby killed those 2 dudes. And Eric used his skill of not having any skills to actually help Abby. I liked Eric's mom in this. She at least, knows what she wants. Knows how to get it. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, that's it. It's over, and now I want it to be back just so I can find out what happened. But honestly, I feel like we peaked in season 2 already, and I don't know. But anyway, that's it. I want to thank anybody that watches these and that likes them. I hate that I got negative here in the last few episodes. I really, really do. It doesn't take away from the fact that I still find the show very funny. It's just story-wise and character-wise, it's lacking a little bit. And I don't know. I feel like I need to end this review before I dig myself any deeper. But hopefully it gets picked up. Hopefully the writers can learn from some of the things that maybe feedback from people like me can maybe change the way the show is made later, and maybe they'll make less stupid decisions. But that's just me. If you love it, that's great. I hate the fact that I loved it at the beginning and kind of felt disappointed at the end. And I think I could have done that in one video instead of 10. And I guess I'm just more mad at myself for having people click on a video that turns out to not be like a glorious praising of all the show and its, awesomeness that, some of you might feel that it deserves. So anyway, that's it. This is Robin Smirking Gun Reviews saying, have a great day. Bye.